Another wild week in the NFL, and let's start with Monday night. Of course, the Jets managed to lose the game after firing their coach. Typically, a head coach being fired should almost guarantee the victory, but these are the Jets after all. The offense looked much improved under new play caller Todd Downing, but red zone issues plagued them. Breece Hall couldn't make the last defender miss in open space. Wilson dropped a touchdown, to be fair, after taking a big hit. And usually the reliable Greg Zuerlein missed 2 field goals, and the Jets lose by 3. This game will be marred by the number of penalties against both teams, and that made it a tough watch. The NFL really needs to do something about these illegal procedure penalties, as they are ruining the watchability of games. Shortly after the Jets loss, we get the announcement that they have finally ended the years of speculation and have traded for Davante Adams. For a third-round pick, which could be a second based on performance, feels like a pretty good price to play for one of the NFL's best, who will immediately have tremendous chemistry with Rodgers and be a mentor to the receiving room while taking some tough corners and double teams away from Wilson, which should make him that much more dangerous, especially after 2 weeks of great performances. Time will tell if the move is too late, as the Jets sit at 2-4, but looking at their schedule, you can argue there are about 8 more potential wins, which would give them 10 on the season and should end the NFL's longest playoff drought. Sorry, Cowboy fans, but you're looking like pretenders this season. They looked worse on paper heading into the season, and that's how it's been playing out. A blowout by the Saints was maybe an aberration, as the Saints' offense was white hot, and sometimes you don't have your best on Sunday, but this week's complete dismantling by the Lions at home, again, has got to be alarming to Cowboys and their fans. There's no run game to speak of. Their one-dimensional offense is struggling to move the ball, and that defense isn't stopping anyone at the moment. At 3-3, they're still in it, and they have a much-needed bye week this week. Hopefully they can get healthy and figure it out, but a tough test on the road against the 49ers awaits them. Finally, an interesting game between neighbors, with upstart Washington taking on the Ravens. I liked what I saw from both teams here. Washington will continue to get better as Daniels gets more experience, and they look like they are the favorite in the NFC East. I want to see them match up against Dallas or Philly, and they don't play either of them until November 14th when they take on the Eagles, followed by the Cowboys the next week. That will be the true barometer of whether they are for real division contenders. And the Ravens did, however, win this matchup for number 4 in a row, and they are rolling. Looking at the AFC, who do you have confidence right now that can beat KC? The only answer is Baltimore.